What's up, guys? Old friends, new stories. That's right. So that's my new podcast, guys. It's been in the works for years now. Everyone uh, used to tell me that I should be on radio. I should start a podcast, and I'm actually doing it this time. So if you guys could just give it a listen. First episode is with Mr. Miguel Alejandre. He owns, or Alejandre. He owns the uh, compound in Los Baños, and Fireball. Um, so again, uh, just give it a great listen. Give it a great listen. Give it a listen. And the first episode, the audio got cut in between. Something happened with the mics, so we just jumped in after a restroom break, and that's where it starts off. So again, like, subscribe, share with your friends, comment, let me know what you guys think, whether you like it or not, and who you think I should have on the next episode. Again, thank you very much, and here you go.
Also, another reason why I kind of stopped drinking was
You're getting fat.
well, damn fool, I'm not fat right now.
Bro,
No, you were. I didn't say you are.
Fool. Nah, another thing is
That's some crazy work.
I have a class A now.
Oh shit, yeah, that's right.
So I don't know, like it's one of those things where I don't want to lose it. I don't want to get pulled over. Like, 'cause even if like I have a class A, if I have one beer and I get into an accident, God forbid, off the top, you're at fault.
Yeah.
You should know better. You have a class A, you're a truck driver. You should know better how to drive this and that. I just didn't want that shit, you know.
Oh yeah.
I don't want that shit.
You have a lot more risk right
Yeah,
there.
and so like whenever we do drink, like Mercy will drive and stuff. Like I don't really, you know,
Well, that makes sense.
I'm not really the driver. Just I mean that in itself, and then so the guy that hit me when I was in the truck, motherfucker was drunk. So like I hate drunk drivers. You know what I mean? Like it's just one of those things. It's kind of like, damn, dude. Like
That could have been your life.
yeah. So this fool. So when the guy hit me, I was upside down. I ended up upside down, and then I was knocked out for a little bit, and then somebody came to the car. They thought I was dead, dude. They're like, hey, are you okay? Are you? I remember waking up. Are you okay? Are you alive? Are you alive? And I was like, what the fuck? Oh shit.
Yeah.
And then
Like
yeah, buzzkill, bro.
buzzkill.
And what's it called? So then I hit the ejectocito, cuz and I like in the movies, like I fell. And then I was like, look, so dude, maybe this is God saving me. So this is all this, all right. So I was on my way to Fresno because I was gonna go get consultation to get LASIK surgery.
Oh really?
Yeah, that's what it was. That's what I was going to Fresno for, right? So then I was wearing my glasses, and then when I flipped, I couldn't see shit, right?
Yeah.
So when like the lady comes up to the door, she's like, "Hey, are you okay? Are you okay?" I'm like, "Bro," I was like, "Can you find my glasses? Like, I can't see." And she was like, "What? Like that's all you care about?" I was like, I'm more like I can't see, like I can't see nothing, you know?
Yeah.
She's like, "Are you blind? Oh my god!" Like she thought I was blind or something.
Can you be driving?
Yeah, I was like, "What?" Like no,
I'm blind.
I was like, "Find my glasses. I can't see." And she's like, "Oh, okay." And then yeah, so then she ended up giving me a freaking. She found my glasses and I put them on. And then the guy comes, "Oh, dude, I'm so sorry, man. I didn't see you, man." And I was just
You
like,
motherfucker.
he was on one. It was in the morning. It was like 7 or 8 in the morning.
Damn.
Oh
So
shit.
he was crudo. Like he was probably all nighter. You know what I mean?
Oh shit.
So then this fool hits me, or I hit him technically. No, he hit me because he hit the back of my truck. And then he takes off running on foot, like on foot, dude.
Running?
Yeah,
Was his marrow that bad?
yeah, dude. He couldn't drive.
Oh shit.
So when he came, the back of my truck, the back tires hit his front fender and took off the whole front end.
Oh shit.
Damn.
I was going like 60, 55. Some people are like, "Oh, you were going that slow, dude. We know you." Like, first off, this was before the high speed rail was coming through.
Yeah.
So after 99 and 7, there's
Yeah.
the overpass.
Yeah.
And then they would come down. Remember?
Yeah. Right away. Yeah.
And there was a street to the left.
Yeah.
So he was right there at that intersection on the right on the
Oh, that's
shoulder.
where it happened at then.
Yeah.
Oh.
So then he flipped. So he flipped it or he was gonna take that back road, or he was gonna flip
Yeah.
it, whatever. And I was coming, and so I already know to go slow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then I see this fool, and I'm still going 55. I was like, ah, no big deal. And then as soon as I see this fool make a turn, I go, fuck. And I went to the left, and then, and so then I flip.
Fuck, I know exactly. Yeah, where it's
Yeah.
at now. Yeah.
It's
Oh,
not there
shit.
anymore because they took that piece out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Memories. Nah.
Yeah.
But so yeah, so like going back to not drinking and driving, like it's one of those things, dude. It's like I don't want to be the one to kill someone, and I don't want to be part of any of that
Mhm.
to happen. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Because it's just like your life is over, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. One
You know?
mistake and it's definitely over.
That's like more on your conscience too, you know, like you don't want to keep that on your mind first.
Damn, fool, I haven't
Although as
tasted
long
beer
as
in a
you live,
minute,
you
man.
know.
Oof.
I haven't tasted beer in a minute, fool.
Hey, I bet you taste hella good.
Nah, not
Like,
really, but it's like ass, low key.
Oh.
Nah, that's crazy. Fool. That's a crazy sip of beer right there, like. That'll probably be it.
Yeah.
That's enough to get you over that.
Nah, that's enough. That's enough to give me the shits.
Yeah.
That sucks, bro.
But anyways, fool. So back to you. Enough about me. So what's up? So you're at UTI. You got some. We won't say shitty roommates, but you got messy roommates.
I mean, yeah, UTI.
You want to skip ahead or no?
I mean, there's a lot I can say. It's just
Like,
I'm just trying to recollect my thoughts on how the journey happened. Just,
Recollect.
no, yeah, because, like, yeah, it's been a cool minute, you know?
Have you thought about anything like in the past couple years? Like for the people that don't know, you're Miguel Alejandre, the owner of uh,
Starbucks.
Starbucks.
Nah, the compound.
So the compound, you have two locations, one in Fireball, one here in Los
Yeah.
Banos, Los Baños,
Los Baños.
and then you're currently starting a Pilates studio, right, with your wife?
Yes.
Is it just Pilates?
No. It's Legree, Pilates,
What's Legree?
yoga. Legree's like a steroid version of Pilates, I would say.
Okay.
It's definitely a lot harder. I tried a class myself, and you should try one with it. Both of you should try one with me.
I've been
I'm
dying
down.
to try
I
one.
think
I think
literally
maybe when this is said and done,
Yeah.
we will get it done, you know?
Because my wife was like, she'll go to Pilates, right, like on Saturday and Sunday, and she'll be like, you need to try that shit. That shit's intense. I'm just like, whack. That shit no big deal. You know what I mean? Sorry, 'cause she's been watching the videos that she needs to for the class that
Yeah.
she's taking, and then I was like, nah, that shit's fucking easy, bro. She's like, no, it's not. I was just like, we'll see about that. You know what I mean? So I mean, it looks easy, but I don't know.
I mean, Pilates haven't tried. Reformer Pilates, Mat Pilates I haven't tried. But Legree,
Yeah.
when I tried it, I felt like a fucking weak ass right there, dude. The girls all like chilling doing their movements. I mean, right there like a fucking like just
Yeah.
fucking shaking,
It
bro.
was
Like
Bambi learning how to walk.
without even trying. Like I was just shaking doing Legree. I was like holding a lunge position or whatever the fuck it was that they were telling us to do. I was like, ain't no way, man. It's like I don't know. It was hard. It's time to actually pick it up from bodybuilding. So Sebastian Legree created Legree. He took fundamentals from bodybuilding and put it into a mega former, he calls it,
Mm-hmm.
which is not a real former, but it's a mega former, which focuses more on their time under tension. That's what they want to really focus on when you're doing Legree. And I can see it because they have this count, 4 count, whatever it is. They'll be like 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, and then like you're waiting to get to 4, so you like stop whatever the movement is, and it's it's difficult.
Like eccentric and concentric.
Yeah, pretty much. It's just like a bunch of stuff like that. And it just, yeah, it was tough. I was waiting for the fucking class to be over because I was just tired.
Yeah, you're like, hey, I'm ready to dip.
Yeah, pretty much. Like I'd rather go back to powerlifting.
Yeah.
Fuck, I'm tired.
Yeah.
So like I said, like I was talking shit to my wife, right? And she was like, shut up, you couldn't even do the cycles class. I was like, first off, I ride a bicycle for real, right? Like I rode 160 miles last year in one weekend.
Oh shit.
You know what I mean?
That's good.
Fuck.
And I was just like, we're gonna do it again in this May. Me and my buddy Rick.
Okay.
we're gonna go to LA. They're doing a BMX ride, and to top it off,
I know what you're talking about.
and to top it off, it was a BMX bike. That's one single speed bike that you got to go uphill and downhill.
Damn, uphill. Oh, that's a big challenge right there.
Yeah, that's just hard, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I told her, I go, man, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, you can't do it.
You're like, hey, you try to do
Yeah,
it.
that'd be fun, bro. 160 miles in a. How many minutes? 160?
So last year they started in downtown LA,
Mm-hmm.
and then we ended up in Laguna Beach.
Okay.
So we went from downtown LA, where Union Station is at.
Mm-hmm.
That's not even downtown. So that's on the other side. That's on the east side, I think. No,
I'm not
East
familiar
LA.
with.
Anyway, so we started at Union Station. We worked our way through Los Angeles, past Skid Row. We passed Hollywood, Beverly Hills.
Mm-hmm.
Then made our way to the beach,
Mm-hmm.
and then from the beach we rode down all the way to Hermosa. That was the first day, and then the next day was Hermosa Beach to Long Beach,
Mm-hmm.
and then the second day is actually the hardest day because you go uphill through Palos Verdes,
Mm-hmm.
which is by San Pedro, and you go pretty much there's like 6 miles uphill
Oh,
that you're
fuck.
pedaling all the way just uphill. And then once you get to the top of Palos Verdes, then you obviously coast down. You know, it's easy.
Yeah.
But it's 6 miles uphill
That's hard.
on a single speed.
That's tough.
People say like, it's not that hard. It's a single speed. Like you pick that gear the whole way, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
There's no resistance to help you get up there.
Nah, there's no
either.
gearing,
so.
nothing. I mean, there were some people that took geared bikes,
Mm-hmm.
but for the most part, everybody was on a BMX bike.
That's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, that's what it was supposed to be.
Boy, that's a big old quad work right there, bro.
That's tough right there.
Yeah,
But-
I mean, we do the mountain hikes sometimes.
oh,
but-
bike work is a different beast.
No,
man.
that's a whole new world right there. No, that's a whole new world of trouble right there.
Aladdin in the house. A whole new world.
Yeah.
Yeah, where's that Little Mermaid?
Is it? Yeah, I think. Damn, fool. I thought it was Aladdin when.
Oh wait, it's Aladdin.
Ah.
You got me twisted for
I
a
know. I was
minute.
like, damn, fool. Is it Little Mermaid?
Yeah, I'm about to start watching Disney again.
I think
But
it is,
I gotta get those references.
I think it's Aladdin when
Disney
he finally
Plus.
fucking Yeah, I think it's Aladdin when he takes that girl, shows her the
Oh,
whole
I
new
can
world
show
on
you
the
the
carpet.
world.
Yeah, with the fucking flying carpet.
I always wanted to
Yeah.
ride on the carpet that fucking floated when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Shit, there's one right here, bro.
No.
You know,
Ride
black
that
one
shit
right there.
into tomorrow.
Oh, I fucking hate jump out the fucking building.
You won't get a DUI for the carpet drives itself.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
Autonomous fucking flying right there.
Let's fly by Taco Bell real quick.
They're never gonna send you there, bro. There's no weight on the road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll start from the beginning of your businesses. So I feel like you didn't really. So why did you stop being a mechanic?
But I mean, from going to working in the fields, working with mechanic, I mean, working fast
It's
food.
a habit, fool. Like, you know.
Hey, earlier when we did an AC job earlier, I heard this, but it was just sparkling water.
And everybody's like, oh shit.
I was like,
He was, bro.
Hey.
Hear that shit from a mile away.
He was fiending for
Yeah,
it.
bro. Okay, I was like, I was all working. I was like, yeah, bro, that's a beer probably. Not.
Literally. But from doing real estate.
Real estate. You sold real estate?
So I didn't really do real estate. I was actually working to get there are these two guys.
Damn fool.
These two guys in Fresno. I remember I was a young buck. And they
Pyramid scheme.
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I did that too, bro.
I know, fool. I just don't want to say it. I remember the pyramid scheme. It's cool, fool.
It was a good little learning experience, I would say. Honestly, I feel like everything I went through in my life, I can't take as a failure or as a mistake. I feel like it brought me up to who I am. All these different experiences shaped me, molded me.
Yeah.
Never such thing as a failure. I feel like
That's
just
true.
a lesson.
Thank
Yeah, I remember that stuff. I remember fucking trying to get people into it. And I was like, oh man, I feel like a dumbass doing that. But yeah, from plenty of different things I've done, I was always trying to find my way. What do I want to do? What do I want to do next? My mom would always think like, now what you gonna do? Ahora que chingados vas a hacer? Ahora estás allá, luego
Was she
pa' acá.
supportive
Well,
though?
yeah. She was always supportive of everything I did.
That's cool.
But it was always like, all right, now what? Now what? So I remember when I fucking wanted to start the compound here in LB, because I transitioned. I finally stopped doing real estate after I got burnt on this. We were doing this flipping stuff. I got burnt on my last deal because of
Dang.
a tree that fell on a PG&E line, and they were billing us for it for fucking up the line.
Like it fell, or you
fell.
guys?
We were cutting it.
Ah,
We were
okay,
cutting
that's what
it.
I'm asking.
Well, we hired, which
Be honest, fool. You hired
we hired
unlicensed contractors,
unlicensed, undocumented,
uninsured.
uninsured,
Dang.
everything, bro.
Charlie,
Like,
huh?
and it was just on us, and we were fucked. And there goes all our profit and all our gains, whatever it was, even put us into a negative.
God damn.
And at that point, I was like, you know what, like this whole flipping stuff in real estate isn't as fun as I thought it would be if I didn't have enough money to feel comfortable. But yeah, after that, I just decided, you know what, I was heartbroken after the relationship ended, and
Gotta do it to you.
and fucking just got addicted to the gym.
That's right, homie.
Addicted to the gym, bro.
You
And
were
I remember,
swole for a while.
yeah, man, I was
You're
getting,
still swole. You're still
I
swole.
don't know. But yeah, I mean,
Yeah, what's it?
I got into personal training as a
hobby,
as a well to make money too.
right?
I got into that. I was here in LB. What was it before? Fit Republic back in the day.
Fit Republic,
It was Fit
yeah, I
Republic when I
believe,
started
yeah.
coming,
Oh yeah,
and I was training my people, and I would get warned like, "Hey, you can't be training people here. It's not like you're not a trainer for Fit Republic. You can't train people." But I was there on the low, and then I was like,
Damn,
you know what?
fool,
Like,
wait, hold on. So, so you were working at the Republic?
mm-mm.
Oh, okay, okay.
No,
Okay.
just
I was like, damn, fool, you were here side hustling while you were working. Like that shit's crazy,
nah,
dude.
nah, but I mean, I was in Fresno most of the time at the Fit Republics over there. I remember that. Now, my first Fit Republic I joined was where the Iron office is at now, the newer location. But anyways, got into that, got into fitness, working out. Um, yeah, I was like, I want to open my own gym up, and that where you go back to the whole thing with my mom, like saying I always switch what I wanted her to do.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, Mom, like I want a loan. I need a loan for like 20,000 just so I can start up a gym. And she was like, ¿para qué chingados quieres hacer eso? Ni madres, ¿para qué? ¿Por qué? ¿Para qué? ¿Para que luego cambies de tu mente y te hagas algo, something different? So pretty much saying that I was like, why do I need to go into this if I'm just going to change my mind later on again to move into something new? And that's why I was like, well, yeah, you ain't wrong. Like, I've already done it. Changed careers like how many times? And yeah, she, regardless, she went to Bank of America right here in LB, and I remember going over with me and my brother Fernando and her. We're in the Bank of America bank, and be like, yeah.
Hold on. Did you hear him call that Make America Bank?
Bank of America.
I heard him say Make
Yeah.
America Bank. Anyways,
So,
fool,
yeah.
anyways.
Bank of America. But yeah, you got me a loan exactly for 19,000, and then whatever I had saved up, and even my dad lent me some. And yeah, that's how I started the compound here, and with nothing but
Dreams.
dreams and like machines that I didn't have machines, nothing but free weight stuff. That's
Right.
why I was originally called the compound. Compound movements, nothing but squat, bench, deadlift,
Man,
dumbbells,
I didn't think of that. Okay.
stuff like that. And yeah, I was over here being the most expensive gym in town with the least to offer and the smallest space.
And people still signed up?
The only thing I had over everyone else, I was 24 hours.
Legit 24 hours.
Legit 24 hours, and
Not like 24-hour fitness, they kick you out at 11.
but yeah,
Right?
no, yeah, and yeah, so that's the main thing I had back then. But little did I know COVID was gonna happen that same fucking year and make it a lot more difficult than I wish it would have been.
Right.
Yeah, leaving everything outside,
Because then, like, leaving everything outside, you had to move everything out.
So
and then move everything back in, right?
Yeah, so pretty much what was happening, when we were open 24 hours, I would wake up like at 5 in the morning, hoping like the early birds would come in and want to sign up or check it out, and then I wouldn't leave until like 11 p.m., 12 p.m. at night, just being there all day on my desk behind there with my dog Blue. Literally him and I all day for fucking the first 2-3 months, hoping people would come and sign up. And yeah, people were signing up, But it wasn't as much as I would hope for. Not like telling my dad like my rent was maybe like around close to $3,000 a month, and I remember telling my dad like, Dad, we got enough memberships to pay $2,000 a month. That wasn't even enough to cover the rent or PG&E.
Yeah.
But it was just like exciting to know that you're getting up there.
Yeah, I was like slowly, but it's like I
in
think about it
bite
now. It's
size,
like
you know.
it was like, damn. I used to think $2,000-$3,000 a month. Like back in 2019, 2020, it was like, oh shit, like if I don't have to pay rent or PG&E, like this would be good money for me.
Yeah.
And but it wasn't even enough to cover the bills fully. And then COVID happened, and I was like, fuck, like am I gonna change my mind now? Are my parents right? Or am I gonna give up now?
You're like, fuck it. Let it ride.
Yeah, and then my dad came in clutch. He's like, you know what, like you gotta find other ways to make money. Like get clothing, sell it, or whatever you can. And
Man, your dad said that?
yeah, he's the one that came with that idea about me coming up with like merch to sell for the
Dude,
compound.
that's tight, dude.
Yeah, and then for those who don't know, from Fireball, we used to have it was called Fernando's Fashion
No, what, for real?
in downtown Fireball, right there. Right now, I think Muro's wife has the shop right now.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's where we used to have our little store, family store.
I remember that.
Back
yeah,
when my
yeah.
parents worked at the tech together, and they opened up that little store. And what was I gonna say with this?
Your dad told you to
Oh yeah, the clothing stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's already been in that and all that. So yeah, I was like, all right, fuck it. And then I came up with the idea like, what if I got like gym rental things? You know, everyone was going crazy for trying to find like gym equipment to buy
Yeah,
during that
that
time.
everything was like, I think right now you buy it was $1 a pound right now, right? Or
Oh yeah, bro.
I don't
back
even know
then,
what it is right now.
like it could have been like 50 cents a fucking pound for a dumbbell back in the day, but now you can't get shit for like less than like $3 a pound almost,
So that's
bro.
what I'm saying. Like in 2019, it was worthless. It was
Mhm.
50 cents a
I
pound.
didn't even know that they
Right?
sold it by the pound like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how they sell it.
Yeah.
And then COVID hit, and it goes up to like $3 a pound,
Yeah.
right?
And then to get a squat rack, bench press, everywhere was sold out. You couldn't get one. I was like, all right, I'm ordering some shit from Alibaba. I got it, and I was renting it out monthly because I rented out a lot of my gym equipment out. I was like, all right, this is for this much for this month, many months, and then just return it once it's over, or renew it if you wanted to, because I don't know how long COVID the shutdown was gonna last.
Right.
And then what I could keep, I rented out a fence, kept that outside, and kept my equipment outside. And that's what I told the landlord of the place, like, I don't feel comfortable leaving my shit outside, and I don't like coming at 4 in the morning, putting my stuff outside, and then at 10 or 11 at night, bringing it all in. That gets hard for me, and for me to ask for that much
That's
help.
a legit workout every
Yeah,
day.
it's like it was tough, and
That's 2 days, 2 workouts a day.
yeah.
Yeah.
3, bro, with the official workout, the putting in, the putting out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I remember he leased me. Luckily, there was a small, like 700 square foot office right next door.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, well, we'll lease it to you. And yeah, he leased it to me. By the grace of God, I don't know what the fuck I didn't have any income to show for it. I guess he just understood my situation.
Yeah.
I took over it, and I would sleep in my office. That's when my journey of sleeping in my office for the first 3 years of owning the compound started.
So you were Elon Musk for the first 3 years.
For the first 3 years, I literally slept in my office, and I would drive home every single day just to shower, see my mom, see my brothers, and then just come back.
Hey, well, that's badass.
Yeah, so I literally would stay there, and then just because there's a lot of homeless that would pass by the night right there, and yeah, man, it was I would wake up hearing there's this loud ass alarm at the Merced County office right next to my gym. Homeless would always go and I don't know, activate it or something, and like shit you not, bro, the loudest thing you could hear wake me up like almost every other night because of a homeless person right there or some shit. But I was just being like, all right, I gotta go check it. Are they stealing my shit? No. Luckily, by the grace of God, no one ever stole. I never had a problem with the homeless. If anything, I became friends with the homeless that would walk by there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to know them.
And there's some cool homeless guys that still, even now, like they see me and they're like, "What's up?" Like, "Hey, how you been?" and stuff like that. And it's like, oh shit, like I feel like I formed a bond with some homeless people that would walk there a lot. Because I would always give them free drinks or all the cans that I would sell or whatever stuff from the gym supplements that I would whatever.
Yeah.
Like give them to them. Like here.
Or you sometimes you just even leave like a little.
I would always
little
leave them
gift,
outside.
like on the side, like next to like a trash can
Yeah.
or whatever, you know.
I would literally do that religiously. I would leave the trash bag by the trash can, for the recyclables.
The recycles, yeah.
Next to the trash can, they would always be gone. Like I already knew what homeless person would pass by and all that to pick them up. But yeah, it was a journey that first year. First 2 years.
Yeah, I don't think I joined the gym till like your third year. I think.
Yeah, the third
But
years.
now like I'm like a good like 4 years deep. 4 years deep in.
He said he's 4 years in.
4 years lean in, you know.
Is he lean? Is he in? Or is he
Hey,
in?
bro.
4 years in.
Nah, cause like shit. Nah, I've been here for a cool minute, and I love the way I'm able to learn from him and see how he's grown from like that small location to the location he's at now. You
Yeah,
know.
that's cool. So you don't have to tell me numbers or nothing. But when did you start turning a profit at the gym? Like year 3, year 4? Because you're at year 6 right now, no? 5,
year
6?
five, year 5. That's hard to answer because that's one. I think one. Even what I was saying, one toxic trait about me to myself, I guess, is that whatever I get, I feel like I always reinvest back.
Right.
Like I feel like I feel like I'm not even really still profiting because I feel like everything I just made a couple big purchases. Like I shit you not, like just to give a number out for starting this up and starting that up. Evander knows he's always
Yeah.
by me on the phone. Like
I'm here.
I probably invested close to, I would say 150 to 200 grand on all the equipment I got plus this.
Yeah, because I saw that I don't know. I think you were with them, but I saw on your Instagram that you were shopping for new equipment, right?
Hmm.
And I saw some of that stuff.
So
I
it's
mean, it
like,
looks legit.
so that's one thing I always felt like with the compound wanted to do. Like I definitely could have gone a cheaper route. I could have gone like there's warehouses, places where they sell you all the used equipment that a Planet Fitness left behind or that a 24-hour fitness left behind. But I didn't want to do that. I wanted to get brand new equipment from like Rogue, from like Arsenal. I mean that's pretty much what I have right now.
You want to get,
Some of that luxury, you know.
yeah,
So I mean it's not the most luxurious. It's not the most top of the line, I would say, like
yeah.
considering it's top quality stuff. But that's where I wanted to make sure I was different, and I didn't want to have the same brands that what's it called, In Shape had or Fit Republic had at the time. I wanted to be different, be my own niche and stuff like that.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like you're charging more, but there's a reason why you're charging more because your equipment is more legit.
Yeah,
It's more not fancy, but it's more professional.
yeah.
You
So
know?
that's what I tried bringing in. Not to say the other equipment, like their commercial equipment, is obviously it's great equipment. It's just not what I wanted to have. I didn't want to be known as the same equipment as other places have.
Yeah.
But yeah, with this new equipment, I was like, all right, if I'm gonna make a purchase, I want to feel proud of it. And that's where I went with Panada mainly, which was the more expensive one. Panada's like known as like the Ferrari of gym equipment.
Man.
Um, and I was like, all right, then like I want to shoot high for this, and it's like I don't know, I mean, like I said, to continue the vision. And also with Max Pump, him and I drove to LA to go test out the equipment,
Yeah, really
and
great equipment.
Max Pump actually turned out to be the owner of Arsenal Strength, which is the equipment I
Oh,
have at the
okay.
gym.
Yeah.
So
Like
yeah,
the
I was like,
parent company.
yeah, parent company of it. And so yeah, I was like, all right then, here goes 100 grand for gym equipment for only like 10, 11 machines. Let's do it. And
But check this out, bro. Like you got the machines, and you got the people in there that are gonna make the machines go live. Not live, but just like having like you're having somebody next to you, and it's gonna be like, all right, we're gonna motivate each other to be there to
I
work
was
out.
I was gonna say that. I feel like the compound became like a brotherhood, kind of like a club. Like the people
Exactly.
that
Yeah.
people like a legit like a social club that people come and work out at.
mhm.
Like
Yeah,
like those people were just gym members, and I feel like some of them became your friends.
oh yeah, no, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, actually, I mean, let's go back. The first 2 years, 2 years at the compound, I would probably say were my favorite. As hard as they were, I feel like that's where I formed the most relationships.
No.
We'd actually go on our hiking group trips together because no one had anything to do. No one was working.
Oh,
Everyone was
yeah.
everyone was getting that big ass stimulus check and all that shit.
Yeah, that's right. Get that stimmy, honey. Everybody's getting that fun employment. At the
No,
time.
yeah, it's like there's a lot of friends I made through that. Like there's memorable friends like a lot of friendships that happened because of it. And shit, I can people I can see the name on the top of my head. Like for sure, obviously, remember Lucas, Gabe, and Paco, and were one of, like the main guys I would hang out with. Along along with like Chris Fassett, Chris Lone Tree. I remember I got close to my friend Edgar, another friend named Albert, Ryan, Ricky. I remember Sam, Jasmine. Those two girls like became like my very close friends during those times. Um, fuck, there's a lot of names like Sahara.
Yeah, there's like so
I
many,
could go on and on
Yeah.
and on. Like there are people that I met just because during COVID times, just like those friendships we all built, and shit, it was
It's like the friendships you build. It's like the friendships you see like on The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're like, hey, you're like, you help each other out, you know?
And then by season 10, some of those have gone off.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah.
They didn't get
gone,
killed like in The Walking Dead, but now they're married, they got kids
Yeah.
or whatever, and they're not at the gym all the time.
No, yeah, exactly, bro. Life changes. I mean,
like even then, like I'll be reminiscing on like I joined a little later, like which was like year 3 maybe, you know,
yeah,
but still like just to see like the growth. But it's like I was able to kind of build friendships. Like the only reason, I mean, actually, I'll be real. Like, the only reason I went to the gym because my friend was training at his gym,
Yeah.
and that's something I was grateful that he offered to my friend Lucas. That all right, I'm gonna let you train at this gym. You know, there's not like another gym out there that's just gonna ban his membership just because he's training people over there. You know.
Yeah.
And with that being said, like I went to his gym because I seen my friend posting up. I was like, all right, come on. Seems like a good place to go. And then I was like halfway in COVID when I was already did my surgery like during or after a little bit of COVID, but halfway through COVID, I was like, I was working out at my house, like with just home weights.
Yeah.
I was like, I wanted more of a social experience, and then that's when I went to Miguel's gym, and from there on out,
I gotta pee again, guys.
hey,
Mind if I go real quick?
Yeah, let's go. We'll
we
pause it.
leave off of that, you know.
These couches are legit.
Nah, bro, like we
I might
went,
buy these
hey,
couches.
Hey, serio, bro, we went to San Jose for these, bro.
Oh, we
How
literally-
much? How much you want for these?
I don't even remember what the fuck I wanted from right now.
My wife said you wanted 200 for them.
Ah.
Start lowballing you right now.
175 or nothing. Not kidding.
Shit.
I'll give you 175 and two 12 packs. We'll call it a
Exactly.
deal right there.
Yeah.
2 12 pack, just 124 pack.
Yeah. Yeah, but
Oh shit.
yeah. But what I was saying is like the social environment at the gym, like even me, like I don't know, I wouldn't say like I got too comfortable at the gym, but like people know I'll be yelling a lot, you know.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
This motherfucker's the loudest guy in the room everywhere he goes, bro.
Hey, bro, I know, but like before,
I feel it.
nah, but before, like when we're in a smaller location, they were able to hear me more because
Yeah.
we're in a little more enclosed, you know. But like
You don't even need a mic, way.
yeah, so so
And they still hear you.
Yeah,
no,
clear.
exactly. But like we're in a bigger room, but then I gotta echo a little more. I'm like, fuck, I gotta yell a little louder now. But well, anyways, like you could be yourself in the gym. You could do any type of there's compound movements, there's bodybuilding now, like. And then once you got the Olympic platform, then you're able to perform some Olympic movements now.
Yeah, yeah.
So like with that being said, like there's gonna be more machines, but then there's also room for different types of workouts that you want to do as well.
Like I said, I see that on the social media aspect and the people that post the compound, because you also repost them and stuff like that, and you guys post workouts that you guys have, and like I said, it seems like it's a small community just in the compound, and that's pretty cool. Like you created that, and it was just something that I don't know, like you just
And that's one thing I tell my wife. I feel like not like I'm not trying to sound, how do you say it?
arrogant.
Arrogant, I guess, or
Say
cocky
it.
or whatever. But
Just say it.
I just feel like me when I was there almost every single day, a lot of time of the day, it was better. And that's what I feel like when I'm there. Like it brings off a different kind of energy. Like when I'm there working out, doing my lifts and all that stuff. Like I notice people telling me frequently, like, "Oh, it just feels better when you're there."
Feels like
And
you're
like it gives people, I don't know what it is. It's just like
feels like you're the coach.
I
You're
guess
the
so.
leader
Yeah,
of the team.
You're the
I
chief
guess
then,
so.
bro.
Yeah,
Like
and it's
once
just
you're in
like
there, bro, like once you're in there, bro, everybody's like, oh shit, the owner's here, you
yeah,
know, like no, we're not saying like the owner, but it's like this is the guy, you know, like
Yeah.
that
He
makes us
started
feel
it.
better, you know, every day, and
Yeah.
he's here, you know.
yeah.
So
I mean, but either like I don't know. Like I tell Steph, like I need to like one reason I wanted to get back to working out again or more consistently was like I feel like it's just better if I do, so it feels more like a community instead of a commercial gym.
Right.
If,
Right.
like I don't know how it changes it, but it just I guess it does.
yeah,
According to
It's
comments from people.
it's kind of like when you have your own business. It's kind of like when you have a business and you have employees,
Mm-hmm.
right? And they're just your employees. You
Yeah.
don't hang out with them after work. You don't.
Yeah.
They're just your employees. You see them and they go off.
Yeah.
But when you're there with them, you invite them to the barbecue. You guys hang out after work. They become part of your family. And I hate saying that because it sounds cliche and it reminds me of Fast and the Furious. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Family.
But it's just like family.
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 Yeah.
Vin Diesel. Is
This
that
is
his name?
this
That's
is
his,
Dominic.
Brazil.
Dominic Toretto,
Toretto.
right? Yeah,
Dominic
Toretto.
Toretto. And I lost train of thought. But yeah, so it's just like I feel like that's what it is. Like it's like me personally. Whenever I had a boss, I hated a boss that was like, "You got to do this, do that."
Mm-hmm.
I loved the boss that said, "Come on, let's do this together."
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let's learn this
Cause
together.
yeah, cause now it's like cool. I can respect you more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like now I respect you more because you're right here with me in the trenches.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And now I'm gonna go to war for you just because you're here backing me
Yeah.
up. You don't have to be here. You could be in the office. But you're right here with me trying to get this. All right, let's do this.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No. Yeah.
And
Yeah,
that's
that makes
probably
sense.
what it is. It's like the people want you there to just like to push them or something. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. I remember. I mean,
And
shit.
it makes you feel better about yourself
Yeah.
while working, you know.
Yeah. I mean, I was there every single fucking day, working my ass off. I mean, posting every single day on my stories of what the workout I was doing and this and that. And so, yeah. I mean, I guess that's what it was. And I mean, that's what I don't want to lose. I mean, I would hate for it to feel like commercial. Like, I feel like right now, even me not going to work out at the Fireball gym makes me feel like I want to go work out there more. I want to just show people that I'm going there, and also like I don't know, just building that community. But now it's so much harder with my family and with
Yeah.
also everything I have going on. It's like
yeah, it's like
it's just as you grow up, it's you evolve, and you just hope things flow
That's life, baby.
the right way.
no, but
Yeah.
check this out, bro. Like you start these gyms and people really care about it, and they help. They don't have to, but it's in their own heart to have that gym etiquette that's out there. You know, like hey, bro, like let's keep these machines clean. Let's like make sure these weights are racked up. You know, like let's these that. There's a lot of people out there that even at the fireball gym, I know there's one person, Juanito, like he likes to take care of the
Get
gym
it. He's talking
there.
about get it.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
get it.
as soon as you said Juanito, I knew he was talking about get it.
Yeah, you know,
I
like,
already knew.
yeah, like I know him because I worked with him at All I'm in Fireball. So
No, but you're right though, because there is times when you go to some gyms, and I mean, I don't go to the gym at all anymore. I need a gym partner. I'm looking at you guys. I don't know.
hey, just hit me
No,
up, bro. Shit.
so before I say what I'm gonna say, like I remember when from the age of 19 to 23, I was in the gym constantly, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I look pretty good, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey,
I
you
was
so
looking,
good, bro.
losing weight, nice boulder shoulders. I love working out shoulders, fool.
Yeah.
Hell yeah,
You can't go wrong with those shoulders, bro.
big back, boof. Anyways, and now I just fucking run like a fucking Bambi or something, like a
Hey,
deer.
bro. Hey, cardio is actually the best thing you can do.
And but when I used to go to the gym, I would see people just fucking leave the weights here. I'm not gonna rack them. It's their job. That so when you build a community, people would be like, nah, dude, we can't do that. You gotta
Yeah.
clean up after yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like you build that what I'm looking for here. Not the
Well, it's literally community. It's
yeah,
just
the
the people that take
community.
care of
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. You teach them the ethics without actually teaching them ethics.
It's not even ethics. It's like, hey, do you do that at your own house?
And they do, bro. They do leave shit around their own house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And their mom comes up and picks it up after.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
It's just
that is
etiquette
true.
people don't have, and then I get people complaining and telling me like these people are paying your bills and this and that. You should be the one cleaning up after them. It's like it's hard to put away your own weights. It's hard to clean up after yourself. Like if you make a mess with the chalk, like if you make the mess with chalk, why not clean it? I don't know. It's just
Yeah.
And some people, and this goes back to the way you're raised. Like some people don't.
yeah.
They didn't get
Yeah.
the spankings.
The people that are saying, nah, they're paying your bills. You got to clean up after them. Those are the same people that will go to McDonald's and they won't pick up their tray and throw it away.
Yeah.
They'll just leave it there.
Or put away their shopping cart.
Yeah, exactly. Oh,
Damn,
no, no, because
He
like
used to push carts for a living.
Oh, okay,
I used to
okay.
push carts for a living for 2 years. Worked at Food for Less, and I mean, it's my job, but it's like, hey, bro, like, let's put it in the cart corral, like, the little
It's not
gate,
that hard.
the gate that you put the carts in.
Yeah.
That's called the cart corral. Like, I didn't know that until like my second year in, but it's like another thing too is like they're leaving it way out there. Like we're like, we're the point to where the freaking cart locks.
Yeah, yeah.
I gotta unlock it. But that's one new situation. But it's like going back to that point is like let's make the job a little easier.
And it's just their parents didn't teach them any better.
No, man.
You know
It's
what I
sad.
mean?
It is very sad. A lot of people just don't have that etiquette.
Yeah.
Like
I mean,
all the time.
sometimes like I hate to be this guy. Like I'm the
Be
cool
that
like
guy.
no
Be
like
that
no
guy.
no no I'm the cool guy. I don't want to be like the guy to be telling anybody anything and be like, hey, bro, like so there's like maybe one time I've been like, hey, I seen the way you left the bench right there. You put like a 5 pound plate underneath to raise the seat up a little more. But I was like, hey, put it back because somebody could fall. And then they put it back, but I had to tell them,
Yeah, but they don't.
because they forgot or whatever. But it's like I don't want to be that guy, but I even tell them myself, hey, bro, I'm not trying to be this guy, but let's make sure it's safe for somebody after you're done using it.
Yeah, that's true.
Like because a lot of people like they see like these influencers do different things that are in the gym and they set up a machine some type of way and then it's like not for somebody that's normal that's like are gonna try to do it like how they think it's supposed to be done and
Right.
they go to that machine and then it's like it's all like weird because like somebody advanced
And
is
then
out
boom,
there.
they fall
Yeah.
over.
Yeah, so but I do tell people time to time, because like you can only see I've there's been times where I've seen I'm like, oh, I don't want to be that guy, but it's like you said, you got to be that guy. You
Gotta
know
be
what I'm
like,
saying?
I don't want to be that guy, but I have to now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you forced my arm, bro. I
Yeah,
had to
like
do it,
I mean,
you know?
like I'll let it slide for like a good like 10 or like 10 to 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes. But then once I see you're not using it frequently, I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, he forgot. I'm like, all right. Or let's say like, oh, they went to another workout.
Yeah, like same like when I used to go to the gym, it's just like, where the fuck are the 35s at, bro? And
No,
then
that's annoying, bro.
they're over there somewhere thrown. It's like, bro, come
Yeah.
on, man. Like you used them, just put them back. Like it's not that
Yeah.
hard. Like your ass got up, you got them, and you took them back to your station. Then you can just bring them back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's, no, I gotta go, dude. I'm in a hurry, and you shouldn't have worked out,
Yeah, you should.
or you should have worked out closer to the rack. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
because I remember like when I used to go, like I would see them and stuff, and I don't want to just agree with you guys, but I would pick shit up, like because it's like, bro, like it's right here, the rack is right there. I can just go like that.
Yeah.
Like it's not that difficult. But like always, there's those people. Well, that's not my job. Well, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. It's like they want to be cool. It's like that.
Yeah.
Being cool is not cool, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Like they want to be the cool kid at school. But let me
Yeah.
let me go talk back to the teacher real quick.
That was you.
That was me. So,
That was you.
nah, fuck them.
Like, that's their job.
Yeah, bro. Fuck.
And so, when did you decide? Did opening a gym in Faro, like, was that a goal? Was that a plan, or it just happened?
It wasn't a goal. It just happened. Honestly, I feel like it was the rent's stupid cheap compared to Los Baños. Over there, it's
I know Augie rents next door.
yeah, it's
He
like
tells me about it, so I know. So that's how I know.
So it's fucking stupid cheap compared to Like paying a grand a month over there, paying 12 grand a month for this building. It's like
Yeah.
then it's like just I can buy all my equipment, just hope people sign up or not. Either way, I can see it as storage for a bunch of equipment I have, or I can see it as
Because
like
then they
great.
also have that piece in the back too, right?
The piece in the back, but I don't even use that.
Oh, okay.
That's where the landlord, not a storage or whatever he does, he stores his own stuff back there. But I mean, I do want a bigger spot. I definitely do, but I've been trying to get a hold of what's it called
Ray
the
Knight?
build
No, not Ray Knight's the old man.
the
Craig Knight?
no the building in front of West Hills, the old Sorensens.
Oh shit, yeah.
The
That one
it's like a corner building.
yeah,
Yeah, that one would be cool.
that would be great, bro. It's just I guess the guy he has sentimental value to his family. His dad ran it because Carlos Ramos, you know him.
Hmm.
His dad used to work there for a while. I ran into at the Fiesta Latino actually, like maybe like 5 days ago.
Yeah.
Talked to him like, can you talk to the son who now runs it or owns it?
He owns it. They don't do shit
Yeah.
with that.
And then just having a storage, just like, well, I don't know if he want to do anything, because he has sentimental value towards it. But he's like, he's gonna ask for me, and I haven't gotten a call back yet, so I'm still waiting.
Yeah.
Because I do want to move and get more, because all the equipment I purchased for the Los location, people are asking like, what am I doing for Fireball? It's like, well, I did purchase two more machines, but it's a Smith machine and like a curling machine. It's like it's not much.
I think that's those Belli.
Bella, yeah, John Bella.
Yeah, the old Belli spot would be pretty cool. I don't think they don't have an AC. Their shit's old. It's an old building.
Man, they didn't have an AC right there. The spot I had,
No.
I had to install the mini splits.
But I'm just thinking about like their back area would be pretty cool. Like to have like the sledgehammer with the big tire,
Oh, yeah.
or like a station to like
yeah.
do the tire flips or something like that. You know, like something like the outdoor workout.
Yeah,
You
more
know?
like of a jungle gym out there or some shit.
Yeah, they would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, yeah. There's a lot of You know what I've learned about owning or having a business or trying ventures and this and that or whatever.
Everybody thinks you have money,
Right?
right?
Yeah.
No,
Besides
no,
that,
but you own a business
That's-
and everyone's like, "Oh, you have money, you have a business."
Yeah,
Bro, that's not how it works.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
Yeah, that's not what it works. That's not how it works at all. I'm probably more broke than most of you right now.
yeah.
But what I was gonna say is that everything sounds like a great idea, and like these ideas all sound good, and they could work out well. And even if once you try them, everyone was saying this and that, or how great that would be. And once it's actually put into effect, it's not. No one's just. Everyone talks, and no one really does. Everyone has their opinion, and no one really
That's the
continues with it. It's like Kanye said in that one song. I feel like No, he said it in a different way. I wouldn't say it exactly. He said,
say what Kanye said. Fool.
I don't take advice from anyone less successful than me. So it's like
Kanye's words, not yours.
not mine.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't put it in that way. I would be like, I wouldn't take advice from anyone who hasn't tried it,
There you go.
because everyone has an opinion on what could work and what this could work and this and that and whatever it was. It's like, I don't know. Like, humans are difficult to please and difficult to understand. It's
Most
like,
humans are followers. That's why,
yeah,
and that's the truth. And it sounds fucked up, and it sounds like we're bashing on people, and that's not the case.
yeah.
Because how many people do you know want to do something, start a business, try a new profession, whatever, and they don't do it because they're scared of failure?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they're always the ones that give an opinion on how someone else should do it.
And this is why I wanted the podcast.
Yeah, like going back on that, like I know you guys going back to like conversation, like oh, you guys went to school. Like I was scared to go back to school, you know, like I didn't know what the hell I was going to even go for, you know.
Yeah.
And then I went for heating and ventilation, air conditioning, you know, like which is HVAC, you know. I went to a trade school. It's not like your conventional, like oh, like we're gonna go to a 6-year college or something, you know. Like I tried, and you know, I actually thankful that I proceeded in what I told myself I was gonna do, and I did it. You know, even though it was like went through some good hardships. You know, because like there'd be times I'd be driving to school because it's pretty far. Like I live in Dos Palos, like almost near the Fireball. Like imagine driving close, like from Fireball to like.
Where were you driving
Modesto,
to?
I went to Modesto.
Oh, okay, that's deep.
Institute of Technology in Modesto, and I mean, fuck. I mean, I didn't live close, but like it was only 2 days a week, you know, Tuesday and Thursday. But and those nights, like before, like I only get like 3 hours or 4 hours of sleep, just to go back to school the next day. But like I'm saying, like going back on like trying something new, like trying to do something, like starting your business or just even taking the risk to go to school. Like I didn't think I was gonna pass, but it's like I was thankful enough that in my own willpower, I did
Yeah.
pass. And I got my degree and I did all that extra stuff that I needed to do. But some
did
people
it.
are just some people they even at work they'll be like, "Oh, like you're crazy." Like when I used to work at Kigami, I worked for Kigami for a year and a half
What's
too.
Kigomi?
It's a
It's like a
sauce
Tomatech.
manufacturing factory.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, pretty much just Tomatech. Yeah.
Oh, right here, like down Ingomar.
No, that's not.
They're all the
not that
same
far.
shit, bro. Ingomar,
No, but
Morningstar.
like down the Ingomar grade
Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Like all
I wouldn't
Can-
say I wouldn't say that far, but it's like it's in town.
It's closer. It's
town.
closer
okay,
to the
okay.
town.
Yeah, you can get there in like 5 minutes or 10
Yeah.
minutes.
From here, yeah, you can even like, yeah.
Yeah, so like, well, I was working there, and they're like, "Oh, like you're crazy for going to school and then working a fucking like a full time job." And I was like, "Well, it takes that craziness to kind of ignite somebody that is seeing that I could do it, and they could do it." Like, and I was able to inspire people
Mm.
to even go to SJVC for even being a the electrician,
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh, if Evander could do it." Then I even told him, hey, bro, you don't want to be my age, like fucking 20, 23. You don't want to be 26. You don't want to be fucking like 25, barely telling yourself, oh, I need to do better for myself. These guys are like, these guys are like 20 or just even barely even 21, and they see what I'm doing, and they're like, all right, we need to do this now. So, what he said is like, oh, we don't want to be that far deep, and then be like, oh, we need to do something different, like. And I told him, hey, go to school, go do try to find something that you can love doing,
Yeah.
and do it. Like, and I'm more like the lightning factor. It's like, hey, you could do it because I'm doing it. Like it's
Yep.
fucking hard. Like I'm gonna tell you this, it's fucking hard. Like even when I'm on lunch, I'm more on the computer, like just doing my discussions or just even trying to do some of that homework, just like doing little bite size, but like eating into my homework in bite size form. It's like so I
Yeah.
can get it done little by little. But and then after that, like I just been chilling, and then I was thankful he been doing this for so long, and I've kind of been doing HVAC with him as well,
We'll
So
get to HVAC right now.
yeah,
That's what I do on the side all the time right now. Shit. That's why I always pay the bills.
yeah.
So you did. So at this point, not currently, but at this point in the conversation, in the story, the compound's still not paying your bills. You're barely getting by.
Mm, yes. Yes.
You're scraping it.
I'm scraping it, yeah. I've been scraping it for ever since I started it. Shit, I was negative when I started it for first couple of years. Now I'm still scraping it.
Do you think that's more like a
Uh-huh.
do you think it's more like not a hobby, but like a what's it called? Like a passion project?
I think you know how when people buy a house and
I don't, boo. I
well
don't have a house. Nah, keep going.
well some people buy a house saying like, oh, it's a great investment. Like, oh yeah. I mean, in a sense, it is, but at the same time, like, can you afford it or not, or like stuff like that. There's a lot of questions. Um, shit. Like you buy the house, and then over time, like it just actually
Appreciates.
let me go back. You want to buy a house, you want to rent it out.
Right.
I would say you buy the house,
Investment property.
yeah, an investment property.
Right.
You want to rent it out, like right then, you're in charge of those bills. Like that is all on you. You got to get the people to rent it out
Right.
and to pay that bill for you. That's what I saw this business as. It's like I'm gonna start this business, try to build it up, and then maybe 5, 10, 15 years from now, I have built it up enough to the point where I have enough members, enough equipment to show enough equity and enough ROI, I guess you can say, so I can sell it or I can continue just living off of it.
Yeah.
So all the equipment I bought in the beginning in the very beginning, first year, paid off. Then there was a second wave of equipment for the arsenal. When I first bought arsenal equipment, that's about to be paid off this year. And then now I started the third wave, which is all this other
All
stuff.
the new stuff going on.
And then that doesn't even include the firewall equipment.
Right.
When I started that venture. So it's like I'm just thinking I'm slowly biting more and more and more and not letting myself like it's like barely going out of the water to barely breathe, but still continuing, like still struggling, still like
You're Dory. You just keep swimming.
yeah. Yeah, so I'm just
Right?
fucking I'm just I see it as like honestly I love thinking about it to myself like I'm in the trenches right now, man. I'm just still digging myself out like you will see me pull up in my Honda Civic to work on some fucking refrigerators, washers, dryers, air conditioners. Like I was pushing through all that to try to pay for all my bills to help me pay for all my bills. Now it's for my family that I'm trying to help maintain and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Besides that, because it's not me myself anymore.
And when the fuck did you start like fixing washers and dryers and ACs and stuff? Like
I would
you went to
say
school for mechanics. Did you go to school for that too or no?
so. No, I mean I didn't. Honestly, I hated doing that shit. My dad did it. My dad left Tomatech in 2008.
Yeah.
He got let go. He started working at Paradise here in Albeam. He bought a Honda Civic.
Right.
A 2012 Honda Civic. That's when he started working at
The
Paradise.
Civic.
I remember that shit was brand new. I was like, fucking, that was a beautiful car back in the day for us.
Yeah, bro, trust, bro.
Yeah, so it's like, and that's
now it's a G ride.
yeah.
Yeah.
And that was my dad's commuter to go back and forth, fucking 40 miles to the gallon back in 2011, 12. That shit was great.
Obama gas prices, we know.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean, he started working that, and then he got and talks with my mom like, I want to get back to age. I want to go start my own business. Like we had to close Fernando's Fashion in downtown.
Right.
And like my dad has had somewhat always that entrepreneur mindset. He went to
That's
LA
tight.
for a year to learn HVAC. And then he came back and started doing side jobs, and then he started slowly seeing like, oh shit, like I could quit my job and just start my own business doing this. He ended up doing it. And ever since then, he would take me on jobs with him, and I would learn here and there. And it's like I always hated it, bro. I don't. Like, I'm not really getting paid to go help my dad and stuff like that. I was being
You're really
young.
not. Like when you go help your dad, you don't get paid.
Yeah, it's like he'll fucking maybe send me a 20 or 40 here and there,
Yeah,
but it's like
he give you some McDonald's.
Yeah.
Hey, hold the flashlight. You know?
Yeah, he makes you
hey,
fed,
I love those blockbuster dates to fucking in Madeira and then going to Sonic's right afterwards,
Yeah.
bro.
Man, dude.
Shit. So stuff like that. I mean, but I learned all that through that. So I would help him here and there. Like I didn't like doing it at all. So come 2022, late 2022 December, my dad asked me for help for the Chinese restaurant in Fireball right now. It's still there. Next Peace Factory.
Are they still operating or no?
Actually, right now I don't know.
I thought they closed down.
I don't know honestly.
But I know what you're talking about.
So
Old
right-
Wangs.
Yeah, the old ones. Yeah,
Yeah.
where then it became a pizza spot, and then it came back to
Chinese food
Jenny's.
is good now.
So, anyways,
Trying to call it Food Panda Express.
Yeah.
he borrowed one of their ladders. Ended up my dad when he was climbing up the roof. He was almost to the roof. Fucking ladder snapped in half. Fell.
Oh,
Broke
shit.
his ankle. Pretty fucking bad. And yeah, I remember that
It
happened.
was 22.
December 2022.
Yeah.
He couldn't work no more. Like he's self-employed and all that stuff, and it's like, fuck, disability is giving him a hard time with trying to give him his bills. And like, who's gonna do all his work for him?
Da, 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 da.
And I was like, oh fuck, like I didn't want to do it. And I was like, but hey, I need money. COVID,
I need
still
money
around.
and I need to help out my dad.
Yeah, I need help on my dad, and it was literally weeks after my mom got diagnosed with cancer.
Yeah.
Or no, it was actually before my mom got diagnosed with cancer. Because I remember when I found out my mom getting cancer, I was doing a job for him replacing a compressor.
Yeah.
I remember that shit was, and during that time, some tea for y'all, I was actually getting I was about to get evicted for my compound.
For this one in LB?
Yeah, because I didn't have enough money to pay the bill for rent.
Yeah.
So maybe 5 minutes after getting the call, my mom was diagnosed with cancer. I was getting a notice saying, "Hey, in 2 days you got to get out if you don't pay the bill." And yeah, it was probably I vividly remember that day. And yeah, it's ever since then I fucking feel like the burners. I feel like someone lit a torch up my ass. Like you got to get your shit together, and that's
Yeah.
where I felt in a way helpless but unstoppable, in knowing I have to work my ass off, take over my dad's business, somewhat like help him out because he can't work and do all this stuff. Like if you look back at the Miguel Fixes It page, I got very creative and handy on how I during that time on the videos I posted.
I remember seeing them.
So I was literally like taking my effort and time and trying to create myself more awareness on social media so I can get more jobs.
Right.
And yeah, that's where it started. It's like I started doing it and it was helping and it was helping, it was helping. And because of my dumbass trying to buy more than I can chew always and getting more equipment for the gym and this and that, it's like, can I afford to do it? But no, I would just still do it. And I've always wanted more and I wanted to build more. And I feel like I've learned to know what I can try to chew or not. And yeah, that's how that happened. And yeah, I mean, ever since my dad broke his ankle, fell off a ladder,
So now it's you and your dad together?
I wouldn't say together, but together. Like he does his own stuff, I do my own stuff. But
Okay.
if we need each other, we're there.
Right.
But yeah, ever since I got married and all that, I do my stuff here. I try to get more jobs in the Bay Area, and yeah. But it definitely
Because
it's a
AC is, I mean, it's like California.
it pays well, bro. AC pays really well here in the Central Valley.
Yeah.
I
I
will
mean, that's
definitely
why I
say
got
that.
into the trade, you know.
Because like I remember like, thankfully, like I ain't like none of my ACs where I ever lived ever went out. You know.
That's good, bro.
Where's the wood at, bro? You
Yeah,
know.
it was
The AC went out at my apartment. Oh, I got on YouTube University, bro. All right, let's find it. This is that. Okay, that's not turning on. Okay, let me see. All right, cool. Let me figure out. You know, and I figured out a couple of things on how to
Yeah,
flip a couple of switches or whatever,
this
take
and that. Yeah,
disconnect something and connect it back, and it'll work.
yeah,
That's all I know about AC.
yeah. I mean,
You know.
has it's a lot, bro. It's a skill that definitely takes some time to learn, and YouTube has definitely helped me a lot. But thankfully, mainly what's helped me the most is my dad.
yeah.
I remember
Right.
just FaceTime with my dad. ¿Cómo hago esto? ¿Qué tiene esto? And then
Check the resistance. All right.
regañadas
Yeah,
through the phone like,
exactly,
eso no, mijo,
exactly.
eso no, mijo, eso no. I was like, fuck. And anyone personally close by that knows me and my family knows I never got along well with my dad
Yeah.
nor my mom.
Yeah.
We would always argue. I was always been a fucking big head. I always been a stubborn ass. But yeah, just I don't know, the grace of God, fucking. I mean, regardless, I feel like I have a very forgiving heart. I would say,
Yeah.
like I love a lot and I forgive a lot and I try to be the yeah I don't know how to explain it, but anyways, my parents and I never got along. We got along plenty of times, but I would say that we wouldn't get along as what people think probably we would.
Right.
Like the reason I lived in my office for 3 years is because after that time, that my mom and dad had split. I couldn't get along with my mom.
Yeah.
I couldn't be in the same house with my mom. Like we would argue endlessly if I was there in the house all the fucking time. And yeah, just I would just go home, and the reason I would go home to shower is because I wanted to see her. And I
Yeah.
remember I would wait purposely, like at 2:45, 2:50. I was like, fuck, I need to go back to LB already. But I knew she was gonna get home from work after 3 o'clock at the shift at Zomotech.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait. Like I waited 15, 20 minutes in my car. She would get home, give her a hug, all right, mom, I gotta go, bye. Like shit like that. Like I knew I loved my parents a lot, but knowing it's like with friends or with anything, like
Yeah.
you know your boundaries with certain people and what
Mhm.
you can do, what you can't do,
Yep.
and what to involve
I
them
know
on.
that boundary with my friends.
Yeah, so it's like
I know they can only take me for so long.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, and then it's like, hey, we gotta just
Hey, turn
turn
it
it
down a
down.
little
All right,
bit.
cool, we're cool.
That's like that. Hey, that's like me at the gym. Like, hey, bro, turn it down a little bit.
Hey, bro, you
Yeah.
already been here for 45 minutes. Turn it down a notch, my boy.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm.
No, that's cool, you know?
Yeah, man. So it's starting a business, having your own business and all that stuff. It comes with its own whirlwind and troubles. Like you understand why a lot of people who had their own, even trucking companies or other businesses, like they just decided to stop it and just work for someone else because it's less of a headache. It just really depends. And I think about it always this way: if it was easy, anyone would be doing it.
Yeah.
I feel like anything in life that's worth getting is gonna be a struggle, and
It's gonna be hard. It's not easy.
yeah, and
Because if it were easy, everybody do it.
that ass, and
Like it's like I got into trucking because I needed a job, and then my dad. I remember my dad. He was like, "Look, this is how many loads I got today, and this is how much money we made today." I was like, oh, "That's cool. Sign
yeah,
me up." And then it's funny because I started a business. I started a motorcycle tow trucking business,
I remember that. I remember
and then COVID hit, and it just
that.
nobody was riding. There wasn't any accidents for me to go pick up.
Yeah.
There was nothing. Like I dumped my money into this, and I was like, damn, dude, rats. So then at that time, I'm still hauling bikes here and there, not a lot. So I'm doing side hustles at this point. So what I'm doing is I'm buying and flipping bikes,
Hmm.
right? And then like since I had a tow truck, people were like, hey, well I don't want it. Like you guys can have it. I need the pink. All right, cool, give me the pink. And then I would, however it was, I'd post it up on Facebook Market,
Hmm.
$500, $300, 700, 1,000, and then people would just buy it like that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't touch it. I wouldn't do nothing to it. They just take it, you know. And then my dad was just like, hey, dude, like I think you need to just like, what are you doing over there? So I was in this
Yeah.
area, right? He's like, what do you plan on doing with your life? I was like, damn, fool, like I don't know, living, bro. We're just living, livin, my boy. And he's like, come ride with me, you know. And it's funny because when I was younger, I wanted to be a trucker when I was a kid. Like I loved like watching my dad in the semi. Like my dad was a truck driver since I was 4 years old, five.
Oh shit.
He was a trucker forever, and he started out in Orloma. He was just driving the semi around the ranch, spraying the water on the fields,
Yeah.
and then from there he moved to like to moving the cantaloupes and the watermelon stuff like that.
Hmm.
And then eventually he's just like, no, I'm gonna take off from here and I'm gonna go work somewhere else. So I started working somewhere else, and he was there for like 4 or 5 years, and he's
Hmm.
like, nah, dude's like, I need to buy my own truck,
You bought
right?
it.
And he bought it, and this was 12 years of experience,
Yeah.
and I just came in full, and I had my license. I didn't even have my license when I bought a truck.
Oh, shit.
You're like, fuck it.
Yeah, let's jump in. I got the money, let's buy it, you know.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Hey, money talks.
And
Yeah.
but it's like I had already been around trucking my whole life, you know.
You already knew the ins
And
and
my dad,
outs.
it's funny because like my dad never wanted me to be a trucker. He's like, go to school, learn trade, do something like this isn't for you. You know, the typical Mexican thing, right?
Yeah.
You know English. Why are you breaking your back doing this and doing that, right? And it's like, oh, but sometimes that's just fun. Like I like driving because I don't deal with anybody.
Yeah. You're on your
I
own,
deal
bro.
with my dispatch and getting loaded and unloading. Those are the three things I deal with.
Hmm.
I don't have to deal with a coworker. I don't have to deal with the real boss, you know?
Yeah.
Like sometimes, like today, I was how am I today? I need to go to the dentist and I had an appointment and I was gonna go load and it took them 3 hours for them to load me.
Oh
Damn.
fuck.
But this happens once a month, once every other month. It's rare, you know?
Hmm.
But the day you need to go to your dentist,
The
you're
day I
like,
need to do
bro,
something,
what the fuck?
right? I was hella mad. It's like whatever.
Yeah.
And that's like the only thing that I can really complain about.
I
You
mean,
know?
yeah. I mean, yeah. You don't have to deal with much people, and that's good.
Yeah.
Because people sometimes, yeah, you meet a lot of different personalities, and yeah.
And some people could just be super shady, like your own coworkers.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I ain't gonna lie, bro. When I be working at Gigami, I hate to put these names
I hate
out
to be
there,
that guy,
but it's like,
but he's
hey,
gonna be
no,
that
but
guy.
hey, but some of these old ladies that be working there, you think that they're cool with you, but nah, man, those are the ladies that they be snitching a
Those
lot.
snakes,
Yeah.
yeah. Those are the fucking snakes.
Yeah, bro. I'm like, I thought I was cool with you. Like, we're just laughing about something a few minutes ago, you know. But no, like a lot of people out there, they're out there to get you, you know.
Mhm.
Just because you have a essence on you, that you like
Yeah.
they're like, oh, this guy has too much life. Let me kind of
Yep.
drain it out of him a little bit.
All right, guys. Anything for a closing statement? Because I gotta go back home with the family.
What time
the
is it?
kids.
Well, what time is it?
9:50.
We've been here for a minute, huh?
Yeah, I ain't hitting the mood.
No. What?
tonight.
Let me ask you a couple of questions, legit questions.
Okay.
We can make them quick though.
Okay.
If you could go back to Miguel Alejandre, fresh out of high school, what would you tell him?
I feel like I'm a firm believer in saying that nothing. I feel like I'm happy. I'm happy. I've doubt what I think is a hard road for me. I mean, I'm happy for it. I feel like I never showed never showed my family any less love than I feel like I should have showed them.
Wow.
Like I've always known to show my family love. Oh, actually, there's one thing I would have said. One thing I think like it would have been, man, don't pay too much mind to the fucking girls.
Yeah.
I feel like that's one thing that just definitely I regret so much in my life is that I didn't spend enough time with my nephews, nieces, and little brother because of girls. Instead of being more around time with family, just watching them grow up, I can hardly remember any of that because I was either with an ex or some whatever the fuck it was. That's one thing I do regret. Other than that, the hardships of trying to figure out what I wanted to do lead me to what I am now, and I have faith in the future that will become even more than whatever I ever hopefully imagined.
Yeah.
There are life lessons that
Yeah,
mold who you are right now.
yeah. I feel like if you don't go through hardships, you're not gonna grow.
Yeah.
Yeah. You gotta fuck up to learn a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh yeah.
You gotta crack some eggs to make an omelet. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Exactly. No, yeah. I feel like everyone is defined by how they handle their hardships and how they grow from them. What's the next one?
That's it. That's the only one.
That's the only one?
That's the only one.
You had a couple, you said.
That's the only.
Nah,
That's the only
I
one.
thought you had like 15 of them.
That's the only.
already
That's the
lined
only
up.
one that matters, bro.
Oh shit,
I like that. Thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Tony.
Yeah.
I appreciate it, guys.
No problem.
I think